back to my channel. We are wrapping up the live $15 mini tarot reading session. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. I hope that you're having happy holidays. We just have a couple more people to read for. And we're going to get started right away with Carrie. And Carrie, you're wondering if your ex is going to come back, if they're going to apologize, if you guys are going to get back together. It was like a newer relationship. You weren't quite sure like if the love was real. And yeah, I completely understand. I mean, sometimes like you can break up kind of in a newer relationship and it's just because of a miscommunication and then you kind of realize it, you get back together, you work through it. Other times it's over. So it's kind of hard to know, and we're just going to see what you need to know in the cards. I'm going to just get you whatever's coming out. If for some reason we're not seeing it coming back together, I'm hoping I can still leave you with a message of hope or inspiration. But let's see what's going on for Carrie, this relationship. Okay, give me a second. I just realized I'm pulling like a million cards, but it's because I'm getting a lot of information. This situation doesn't seem quite black and white, so you're just gonna have to, you're gonna have to give me a moment. Okay. No. Okay, to be completely honest with you, I see somebody new coming into your life, okay? There's this message to kind of just keep it moving, because I get that like Spirit wants to be generous with you and wants to send you a King of Pentacles. And this is somebody who, honestly, like King of Pentacles, I see this as somebody who's like a little bit wealthy or who's really secure, has a really wonderful business they built for themselves, or they like are working in a family business. They've kind of built an empire. They like own a really nice home. Like they have like 3 dogs. Like I'm just seeing like all this was like security, and like they built a really lovely life for themselves, and they're looking to get married. They're looking to wife it up. They're looking to settle down. Like they've had this change of heart. They've been through a lot, and they're like looking for their person. And I feel like that's where you're at. Like you're looking for your person. And even the fact that you're like, I don't know if the love was real here, like I feel like that's kind of a sign. Like you are looking for true love. You are looking for the real deal. And this is just like this beautiful promise of what's coming to you, like this hope. And this person's just gonna be your rock. And I just don't feel that energy coming from the person you were just dating. I'm seeing the Emperor, and like they're just kind of hard and very logical, kind of in their head a lot. Like I see this cloud of darkness surrounding the this person's head, like in their aura, like the person you were dating. It just seems like he's so caught up in his intellectual stuff or politics, or like he gets kind of sucked into negativity. But I also see how you really admired his competence, and also like I also see how you did feel special around him. He wasn't like a horrible person, but it's just he just doesn't really seem to have a lot to offer, and he's so in his head, it's like he couldn't be present with you. And I feel like you had all this beautiful energy to give him, and it's like you kept sending it his way, but it's like he was blocked, like he couldn't receive it. So the thing is, this too says, I'm worried if you get too close, you'll see the real me. Like, since it was a newer relationship, as soon as that honeymoon period wore off and you guys started getting into the real meat of the relationship, like his darker side started coming out a little bit. And I don't feel like he's like this crazy narcissist or horrible person. I just keep feeling like he's got baggage just like anyone else, but he's very hard on himself. He's really self-critical. And he kind of pretended to be someone that he wasn't in the beginning of the relationship. It feels a bit harmless to me because I think we all kind of do that, but he really just is so afraid to go deep and open his heart, and he has all these walls up, and I feel like this guy's like a real fixer-upper. And you were up to the task, but this over here just feels so much easier and so much lighter. And this right here says he just needs time. Um, the funny thing is I actually do see him coming back. It says my situation is different now, maybe we can try again. But I just don't know if I see it working out. Your guides are telling you to let go of control. You probably could wait a couple weeks or like let him cool off, hit him up again, and you guys could probably get back together. But the more risky decision would be to just let this go, move forward, continue your journey. There's a message that you're going to need a little bit of time to process this, but I don't see anything telling you that you need to like take a break from dating or you need to go on some crazy 3-year healing journey. I really feel like you could probably just get back out there and keep dating. And in fact, you're going to have opportunities to do so pretty soon. But it is kind of a betrayal because I think you got your hopes up. I think you can feel that you're so close to this. I think you can feel that true love and a wedding, marriage. I think you can feel the energy of this man coming in. And it's weird, I'm getting chills right when I said that. Like, I feel like and so you're looking for him, and you might have tried to make this guy out to be him, but it's not him. So trust your intuition, because you are very close, and this guy's right around the corner. And your guides are saying, like, this is just, there's going to be a bold change in your love life. And here it is. But there's something about, like, 5 weeks from now. It might even be, like, towards the end of Mercury retrograde, or maybe even in the middle of Mercury retrograde, that he tries to come back. There could be some conflict, but I don't see it. I just don't see it moving forward. I'm getting the death card here. But meanwhile, I didn't even have to ask the cards. You're getting rewards. You're going to meet the one. There's playfulness and fun and all this good energy over here. I don't think it's connected to this guy you were just dating, though. His energy seems a little... I just keep looking at this Emperor card, and in this context, it's just so... He's just so in his head. It's like he can't be present with you. He can't see you. I always say that true love is understanding. I feel like this guy liked the idea of you, but he didn't really know you for who you are. And it's so interesting to me that you say, I'm not sure if the love was real. Like, I do think he, like, really loved you or thought he loved you, but it's like the person he fell in love with, like, he can't see you because he could only see himself or something. There's some blocks. There's something up with this guy. And it's not like, it doesn't seem like, oh, toxic relationship, but it just feels like, to me, like you deserve someone who can be more relaxed and more present with you and more playful and more in the moment, and like that's the kind of love you're looking for. And when I see the King of Pentacles, I think of that because he's simple, he's uncomplicated. What you see is what you get. He's upfront with you. He's traditional. He's kind. Everybody likes this person, but they're not like he knows how to like sit back and let you shine. He's spoiling you. He's allowing you to be the beautiful, divine feminine that you are. Like, you can just be yourself. It's just, I just keep getting this message like it's not complicated with this guy at all. And you're so close. And it's like a gift. It's a gift from the universe. And you don't need to do anything. Like, just ground yourself. There's so much beautiful energy in store for you right over here. Rewards. I would say this is like your false twin flame. Sometimes, like right before you meet the one, I've seen this where like you get your heart broken or someone comes in and you think it's them, but it's not. Like, it's weird, but this might have just kind of helped kind of clear the last chord or kind of prepare you for this over here in some way. I just feel like you should keep it moving. It sucks because it was a heartbreak. It was a letdown, kind of betrayal, but it's like you missed the idea of what could have been, or the person you thought he was. Who he really is not anything you want to mess with. Yeah, that right there. Yeah, your guides just want you to see the bigger picture. Maybe you don't see it now, but I think once you manifest this man over here, like, you might look back and realize more about this relationship or what it taught you or the purpose that it served. This is also says, like, are you on autopilot? That might have happened in the relationship. You guys kind of just got in this routine and, like, there wasn't any sparks. Like, he wasn't treating you that special. Like, he pulled out all the stops for you the first couple weeks of the relationship. And then as soon as he thought he had you, he just completely gave up and just, like, and everything got kind of boring. And, like, you would have had to fight the rest of your life for his attention, for him to treat you special, for, like, the cute things and the anniversaries and the... You want someone who's just already going to do that. Like, that's the King of Pentacles over here. This is the person who lives to treat you like a queen. And this guy was so lazy. I'm sorry. Now I'm roasting him. I'm sorry. Like, you get back with him, whatever. Trust yourself. You just take your path. Whatever you choose, the universe will bless it. There's no right, wrong, or right choices. There's just what's going to be is going to be. He could come back. But as far as him apologizing, I don't know. He seems a little prideful, like it's hard for him to say sorry. He might say something kind of like, I miss you, or... And then just try to, like... It's like he doesn't even know what you guys fought about. It's just... Yeah. I think the autopilot thing is more about how the relationship kind of went on autopilot. And it was way, like... Especially since it was newer, like, that's just not a good sign. He's lazy. And then this right here just tells you to face your fear. I think the fear is being alone. The fear is, like, you could easily just kind of get back with this person if you wanted, but the risk would be to cut it off, set boundaries, walk away, and move forward and open your arms to receive this, because it's better. You know, being alone sucks, especially when you could have something like this so easily, but he's gonna come back. I don't know, I just kind of feel like he's gonna be back. But if he comes back, he might not want to lock it down with you. He might not want to call you his girlfriend or, like, be official. He might want to just kind of have less responsibility, be even more lazy, you know? And this is the energy you're gonna get from him. You know, in his weaker moments, he'll reach out and be like, I miss you, blah, blah, blah. But then, like, you'll get ghosted a little bit, and you'll be like, what's going on here? Like, yeah. But, you know, the thing is last thing I'm going to say, your ex, he did feel a real soul connection with you. I just don't think he's capable of, like, loving on the level that you do. You definitely inspired him and lifted him up, but that would be what the relationship would be. You always pulling this guy up, always pulling this guy up. It's not like that equal give and receive flow. You know, just might not be a vibrational match, but he's definitely learned some things from you. But that's not the role you need to play in a man's life. It's like the one that teaches them and heals them and helps them and help, you know, it's time for you to get something back. It's time for all that love and the care and the giving and the healing that you give to come back to you. And that's this person over here. So it's crazy. I didn't even have to ask the cards. They were like, yep, there's another man coming and you're good. This was just part of the journey. And gotta keep it moving, I guess. I hope that resonates with you. I'm so sorry about your breakup. It's just so confusing and frustrating. I can see why you're like confused about it. But I'm just sending you so much love and light, and I hope that this reading helped you. And I'll see you next time. All right, we're going to move on to the next person. Tavi is next. What's up, Tavi? So great to be pulling cards for you today. Okay. Is this the person that I'm supposed to send that review to? Can you double check? Tavi, I'm going to be doing your reading. Just getting my cards ready. Gonna get into Tavi's reading. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. All right, Tavi, first of all, I'm glad I'm talking to you right now. I have your other reading, and it's finished. I just have to upload it. These readings take the yearly reviews take a long time to upload because they're like an hour and 20 minutes long. I have to like convert them. So anyways, I converted it earlier today, and after tonight, after this session, I'm planning on uploading it. For some reason, I don't get a chance to upload it tonight because it's like 11 p.m. here. I'll upload it tomorrow. But thanks for your patience. I got set back a couple days on my orders because I got sick 2 weeks ago, and when everybody ordered around the holidays, or the last holiday, I got sick and it pushed me back. But I'm so glad that I get this reading to you and that you purchased this today. It's actually kind of funny that you brought this question up because I talk about it a lot in your yearly review. So it's kind of a little confirmation for me. So can you read me the question one more time? Social media for Tavi. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, yeah, I've just been feeling like you want to change in your life, Tavi, and you want to do something on social media and just like move forward, create a new path for yourself, be creative, maybe bring some abundance in. I can totally picture you doing that. That's so crazy. Tavi, look, I got the Sun and then the King of Pentacles. Like, I'm honestly so shocked at these cards. They're so bold. The Sun is the only card in the entire tarot deck that means yes. Like, literally, if you're asking a yes or no question to the tarot and you pull the Sun, it's a yes. Like, there's not much more to it than that. And then we get that next to the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles is like making lots of money, entrepreneur, starting a business, self-made. It's a divine masculine energy, so it's like action-oriented, working hard, hustling, make it happen. So when you're kind of asking this question, should I do something on social media? I would translate this message as, yeah. You're going to be very successful at this, actually. And look at these grapes. Wealth and abundance. I guess the path is just kind of like, maybe what are you going to do? I can't tell you everything. You got to discover this, you know, on your own, if the path will unfold. But let's just have some fun exploring and seeing what they want you to know. We already know this is a yes for you. And your yearly review is going to talk a lot more about this. But I think, like, really you want to leave your job or your situation. You're just really craving and aching for change. And I do see that this path will get you out, but it will take a little bit longer. You know, a lot of people starting businesses, getting on social media, don't realize that it could take some time. Yeah, sometimes if you show up every day and you're creating content, you could get one viral video that like blows your shit up and gets everybody to go to your website or purchase something from you, or can get you lots of followers and like you become an influencer and stuff. But even that girl who's on TikTok, the makeup girl, her name's Michaela or something, she's been doing this like 3 years. I watched her blow up and it looked like it all happened overnight, but really she's been doing it like 3 years. And before that, she was kind of messing around, dipping her toe in and out. Like, it was just 3 years of her going hard got her to where she is right now. So that's actually pretty fast. So yes, things can happen fast, but it might not happen the first 3 months. It might not happen the first 6 months. It might be hard for you to get on a consistent content creating schedule and routine and figure out what works for you. And you might try a couple different types of content before you find like what your niche is, and that's okay. Have fun with it. Now, I will say the first day that you start this and you get your channel or your Instagram or your TikTok or whatever, your Facebook group going, that day is going to be the day that you like leave your job or leave your situation or change your job or situation. Because like that's such a huge energy. Like all of a sudden you've created this new portal of manifestation. You've created this new path for yourself. And the next day when you go back to work or you get up, like it's just, life is going to feel a little bit more magical. Like you have a new sense of purpose. Like it's more fun. So this is going to get just the act of creating and trying something new and doing a little bit every day and like putting a little bit of this into your habits and routine and working towards this is going to make your life so much more fun, give you some spice, give you that sense of purpose. Then all the followers come. Then the sponsors come. Then the money comes. Then you quit your day job. Then you get that fancy ass apartment in that high-rise building. And you also have a studio and collaborate with people and like get invited to all, you know, that's awesome, and keep that as a goal for sure. But just the very first week, the very first day, it's just gonna be so nice, you know. I started this channel when I was like super depressed. You should go on my channel and sort my videos from you can sort my videos from oldest to newest. I'm gonna watch my first couple of videos and you can see how depressed I am. I was in a really horrible living situation and I just like had no escape. I just went to the park and like had my husband like hold my phone. I didn't even have a tripod. And I just started pulling cards and I don't know what the hell I was doing. I had this vision, you know? And just that day of going out and creating, just making that time for myself. Even though I felt like shit and like I had barely any clothes and I was in a really bad place, like just doing that made me feel better and gave me a sense of purpose and helped me through a really difficult time in my life. So, you know, don't wait till you feel amazing. Don't wait until you get your face work done or whatever. Don't wait until you lose the 10 pounds or until you get the haircut or until you have the perfect lighting or you have all the equipment. You know, sometimes we think we're gonna do something and so we just like go out and buy a bunch of shit for it, but then we like don't do it. It's like, don't buy shit, just get started. Prop your phone up, use the front facing camera even if it distorts your face, whatever, and just do it. And these days, that's how TikTok is too. Everyone's showing up real, no one's wearing their freaking makeup. I mean, some people are, but you know, you're gonna get better at it over time. You get better at presenting yourself in front of the camera, doing social media, or writing, or making the content over time. Your guys are saying that, like, just When it comes to creating your content on social media, ask yourself, what can I give that will provide value for other people? Like, how can I be helpful? You don't have to be a martyr or anything, or talk about anything serious. You could be doing hair care, or you could be talking about something funny, or I don't know, like really you could do anything. But I actually do see that you want to help people, that you want to put good energy out, and it's important, it matters. Maybe you even want to dive deep with people. You might find that you have some deep, meaningful insights to share. Maybe you want to do something spiritual. You don't have to. Like, you could do fashion or makeup or comedy, or just, lifestyle influencing, or like there's just so many different things. I get this feeling that that you might want to maybe go in that direction though. You seem gifted. You could be helping people through betrayal. You could be talking about relationships, dating, something like that. You have a lot of gifts, to be honest. I can see you going in a lot of different directions. There's a message that if you starting this is really hard to do on your own, and you might have a friend or someone that you talk to about this and they want to do it too. But I'm feeling like you should just do this alone. Like, this other person could slow you down. Or they might have good ideas, they might like to talk about it, but when it comes time to make the content or come over or collaborate, like, it's just going to slow you down. So your guides are just like, you'll have a chance to collaborate with friends or to include them, but do it by yourself. You'll be more fulfilled. And I just see you like on your own building this empire. Let's see what else we're getting about this for you. Yeah, look at this. The same card as this. King of Pentacles, King of Earth. Same exact thing. A successful time. Confidently accept opportunities you're offered. The Midas touch. Like I just said, like, you're gifted at so many things. Whatever you touch is going to turn to gold. And this is an opportunity. Sometimes opportunities we get in life, or career opportunities, aren't always something someone hands to us. Sometimes it's an opportunity that we create for ourselves. The cool thing is you get to make all the rules. As far as rules go though, speaking about that, I would suggest to watch like content on social media, how to plan, how to organize. That's what's going to be hard. Content batching will be important for you. Like Tuesday, Thursdays, you create all the content, and then weekends you edit it, and then you schedule it all to be posted. And then throughout the week, like, you're posting every day, but like, you don't have to create every single day, because every single day, like, random shit's going to happen that's going to pull you off this path. So you can just commit to like your Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday schedule. Something like that is going to help you in the beginning. Maybe start off with just posting like, well, honestly, if you're doing TikTok, start with a challenge, post twice a day for 30 days or something like that. This path could lead you to love. It's possible that by you putting yourself out there and you shining and you getting this going, like, it's just increasing your energy and making you magnetic and like drawing love into your life, or healing your relationship if you're with somebody. I don't know. It could be someone sees your profile and like comes to you, and like, because of it, it's interesting. There's some other manifestations and blessings that are tied up into this path for you. Yeah, they're telling you to trust your intuition. Like, your intuition's literally told you to get on social media, and it's like, I don't think it's just some random thought. I think it's like a divine message from your higher self. Look at this. Outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous. That's how people are going to view you. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. If I were you, what I would do is I would be on social media a lot, kind of, maybe you already are, and start looking around at people and start like saving content, saving profiles, be like, ooh, I want to have a social media page like this girl. Like I could totally be like a lifestyle blah 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 influencer, except I'm here and I think I'll do it this way. And I also really like this girl's page because she's doing this, and maybe like I'll do a combination of that. And then like I love how this person films their vlogs. Maybe like I'll kind of do like, it's okay to like take little bits from here and there and kind of stir it up in the pot and then like add your own spice to it. You don't have to do something completely original, but also you want to like rip people off. But look, only you can be you, and that's your power. You'll figure it out as you go along. Yeah, these are the messages I'm getting for you. I hope that this resonates with you. So crazy because in your yearly review, like this mirrored a lot of things that I already said, and I have a feeling it's gonna help you a lot. So yeah, I can't wait to get that to you, and thank you so much for your support. Happy holidays, and I'll see you next time. Peace out. All right, so who is next? Jen? All right, Jen is next. Oh, okay. Okay, so basically you kind of feel like you're hitting a wall here, Jen. You've been trying to switch career paths for like a couple years, and you're like, you don't know if it's lack of motivation or this or that or what, but like you really want this. Kind of bummed it hasn't happened yet. You're like, how can I make this happen? You also gave me permission to be brutally honest. Yes. Well, if you want me to be brutally honest, well, maybe we'll start with this deck. All right. Oh! Oh god. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Oh! Wow. Okay. When you tell the guides to be brutally honest, they will. Like, look at that. Don't worry, we'll get into that in a minute. For Jen, oh, yeah. Ooh, that like accidentally came out. I was grabbing another deck and like I like accidentally pulled that card with it. Aww. Okay. So, the first message I'm getting for you is that, like, your ideal job might not be a job that you can apply for. You might just have to hire yourself, basically. Like, I got the King of Wands, and this is the entrepreneur. We've been talking a lot about the King of Wands today. We also got King of Pentacles for a couple people. King of Pentacles is more like working for a family business or like being the CEO, working your way up in a company. But this is like, I started this business myself. I created it from the ground up. I made my own job. And that's what I see for you. And then next to it, we got the Temperance card. You're being reminded that starting a career or going on a journey like this, building a legacy can take years and years and years. First of all, I'm going to tell you, if you're not already, follow Gary Vee, Garyvee. He's like super divine masculine energy. Yeah, he's kind of about hustle culture, but he talks a lot about patience and about how long it's taken him to get where he is, and his journey of how he started like working at his parents' liquor store and then like turning that into like an empire, and like starting his media company. It's like a really inspiring journey. And he's also all about empathy and kindness, and he's really passionate, and he's really about like utilizing social media. And I think something that will help you is like to kind of put your ear to the ground with people like that. Start listening to podcasts of inspiring people who have been on a path like that. Be careful because there's like a lot of toxic people out there, and it might make you feel like just trust your intuition. I think it'd be good to also listen to podcasts and read books about like how to get in the flow with your feminine cycle, how to plan out your life around your period. Because the truth is, for us women, there's really only 2 weeks out of the month, if that we can actually be productive. And the rest of the time, it's like not that time for us. You know, we're in this patriarchal male society, and they're on a 24-hour hormone cycle, and we're not. So maybe you learning how to do certain actions at certain phases of your menstrual cycle and avoiding others and like planning around that could be really empowering for you, because then you won't feel like you're lacking motivation or you didn't work hard enough or something like that. You can also plan this around the moon cycle. I highly suggest that you watch my Manifest with Me in March series on my channel. Just check it out. It's all about how to manifest. You can use that series. It's like a 30-day journey. It's free. It's on my channel. It's on the playlist here. You can use that maybe to vision board and plan out your business or something. So you're going to have to get really organized. You're going to have to come up with a vision. And that's something that's going to take time. It's okay. Like, I've started 3 different businesses in my life. And I always talk a lot about how I worked in the fashion industry, and it took me 10 years of working for free and building my portfolio to get my first paycheck. And then I changed my mind after a little bit after that, a little while, and came onto this journey. And it's like every journey is different, every career path is different, but if you're building a legacy, it's going to take a long ass time. And what I will say, similar to the last person I was just talking to, is that the day that you start this path, the first week that you start doing your 10 minutes a day, or even start researching or committing to this path, just doing a little bit every day, it will make you feel so excited and invigorated, and your day job will suddenly become more fun and more like shiny, because you're going to see that it's like the investor in your new business. You're going to start seeing it as a tool to help you forward, like just like a part of your life, and not like it's consuming everything. So just even getting on this path is going to be so great. And you know, it's the journey, not the destination. But there is a message that this is your path. You're an entrepreneur. You're meant to build this business, and like it's going to bring you a lot of joy. But the whole like, are you ignorant thing, it's kind of a intense message. I almost feel like it came out like as a joke, because you were like, oh, you can be, you know, as harsh as you want to be, and then this came out almost like a joke. I feel because the universe, your guys, they all have a sense of humor, but it's almost just like saying, maybe are you ignoring the fact that like you're already on this path? You know, you said you've been trying to change your career path for years. Well, guess what? I think you've already changed it. I think you're already on this path just by telling yourself, the career I'm in right now, it's not forever. It's supporting me. I'm thankful for it. I might have went to school for this. I might be paying back loans for this. I might be doing, but it's okay. Like, this is just where I'm at now, and I've decided I'm going to make a change. Maybe I don't know what that is yet. Maybe I don't know exactly how I'm going to get there, but just the very fact that I've decided means I'm on that path, and I've made that change, and it's here, you know, and it's manifesting, and I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I don't know where I'm going. Just kidding. The next thing the card is saying, are you resisting change? And like, we just get really comfortable. I stayed in like my first job for 13 years because I was so afraid of change, and I was comfortable, and I hated it. But I don't know, like, it wasn't until my body literally started breaking down and I got like really depressed that I finally was just like, I can't do this anymore. I've got to change. And like, I figured it out real quick. In the span of like less than a year, I was out of that job. A lot of times suffering is what creates change, you know? If you really want this change, you can build towards it, you can manifest it, or the universe is just going to force your hand and you're going to manifest it through some crazy catastrophe. So anyways, the last thing they're saying is to build confidence because, you know, if you're going to start a business, you're probably going to have to get uncomfortable and get in front of the camera, make a social media, let people see your face. Like, that's just how businesses are built these days. Eventually you can sit back, you can hire a marketing team, you can be like a little bit less hands-on and work behind the scenes, but you're gonna have to get up on that stage. You're gonna have to get in that spotlight in the beginning because that's how you get people's attention. You're gonna have to show up, and that's probably just what you're freaking out about. There's a message too. This is really just like going with the flow and being flexible. It's frustrating because the timeline with this, you wanted it to be like sooner. If you really need to change, maybe get a new job in a new location. Try to use the skills you have to take you somewhere where there's going to be more opportunities for this. Like, when I quit my first job, I was a swim teacher. The one I worked at 13 years, I moved to LA, got another job as a swim teacher, so that when I was in LA, I could keep working towards my fashion journey. So you could do something like that. You could like move somewhere that's going to get you better opportunities, help you get start networking, or I don't know, change of scenery, be closer to nature. Maybe you can try to get your job that you're doing to be remote so you have more time to work from home, be on a different schedule, whatever. So you can be a little bit more flexible as you flow towards what you want. But there's a message about education. I don't know if this is you going back to school. It could be. It could also be non-traditional education, reading books, podcasts. Like I said, keeping your ear to the ground, the right information coming in. Whenever you're trying to change your career path or manifest something, create something new, the first step is usually like getting the knowledge that you need and then gathering the tools, materials, and supplies you need. So just don't get stuck in the whole like knowledge thing too long. People will stay there 5 or 10 years because they're afraid of change, and it's easy to read things and understand it, but it's harder to like actually do it. But you could be working on this right now. Anyways, your guides are saying you'll be fulfilled. You're going to get what you want. You're going to change careers. You have such a beautiful light in you. You didn't come here to just work some dead-end job and pay bills. Like, this is where your journey begins, and they just want to reassure you. So, ooh. I hope that this message resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you next time. Peace out. All right, so we're moving on to last person. Thank you so much for your patience. This is for Lovely Dove. All right. So, Lovely Dove, what can you expect in love for 2023? Oh, you're welcome, Jen. Ooh, oh my gosh. There's so much going on. Okay. Whew. There's a really powerful energy around your love life in 2023. Okay, so first of all, I have to warn you about this over here. It looks like there could be somebody from your past coming back this year. Now, I feel like this is an ex or somebody that you with on and off with, And maybe you already know who this is. You're probably like watching this and go, oh yeah, it's them. Or like they've had a history of that with you. But if you're drawing a blank here, it could just be somebody you know from a past life relationship. You guys have this amazing honeymoon period, but then it seems like it all kind of falls apart. And it's sad because it like kind of gets your hopes up. And it's just like, what the F is the point of this? Like, why did you break my heart like that? Or why would you come in and then just leave just as fast as you came? Now that you know about it, is there a way to prevent this? I don't know, like maybe. It's like not sealed. You can make whatever choices you want. But it seems like this could happen like around April or March. And your guides are just trying to remind you that like you deserve love. Maybe you're attached to this person or the idea of them, or you think that they're supposed to play a certain role, but they don't. And sometimes that's the hardest thing to learn, is that like not everybody who comes in our life is meant to stay. Not everybody who comes in our life is meant to serve the purpose we want them to serve or that we think they should. So there's really this message, just keep an open mind, trust yourself, cut cords when you need to, keep it moving when you need to, and like protect your heart. I wouldn't worry so much about that. Maybe you meet them or they come back and you remember this message. I still think you'll have a good time. But there's a message you will be doing a lot of dating. That like the first card I got was this attraction card. Like you're gonna notice like you're gonna be turning heads this year. Something about you this year, it's like you're really glowing. I don't know if you're peaking, that's just the age you're at, or you changed up your hair, or you're just like on a health journey and you're looking glowing and you're like snatched. Or maybe you figured out what your color palette is, and so you literally have that glow where you're going, you're just shining in your colors. But this says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. I do feel like this is a year of celebration for you, like it is for so many people. There's good things that are happening. You feel like really in step with your purpose, and your energy is really magnetic. So there will be quite a few people who try to hit you up, who try to ask you out. Some of them you're just not interested in, or you like, it's tempting because like you like the attention, but it's like they're just not attractive, or they kind of have like, there's just, I don't know, you're not feeling it, you're not feeling the chemistry. But there's this message to just flirt, have fun, be lighthearted. Like the people at work are going to be interested in you. I just feel this energy of you making the people that you're dating or you're with feeling like really special. I get the Divine Masculine card too. This is about attracting like a soulmate, like somebody who's really worth it. And that's why they're saying this is worth waiting for. More likely to happen a couple months after this whole thing goes down with the ex coming back, or what I call like the false twin flame, or this karmic situation blows over. It's actually not too far after that this person comes in your life. So there's this message to just keep cultivating playfulness, be flirty, have fun. I really feel like this is a huge thing for you this year. Sometimes you don't think that your love journey is as important, or that we need to be serious or something, but you have to remember this is like a patriarchal society which really wants us to be productive and saying play, 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 have fun, flirt, date, enjoy, love, give, receive. And I see a lot of dating. I see a couple people in and out of your life. I think you're enjoying though treating others and being treated, and just building confidence in that journey. And this over here might throw you off a little bit, but there's just a message that like it's coming to help you clear some energy and cut a cord so that you're prepared for this person. So I want to ask any more messages. I do see you ending the year potentially in a really fulfilling relationship. This looks really beautiful. Um, now let's get some messages here. I just got a message. I just heard let go and let your path unfold. So yeah, there's a message to just don't control it. Yeah. It's time to let go of being so serious all the time. Dare say even risk being or coming across as a bit irresponsible. You got everything worked out. You got all your ducks in a row. You can afford to have some fun and take a load off. Am I good now? Is it all good? I'm still here. Just had a little crap out on the internet for a second. Is it good? Yeah? Can you guys hear me? Just text and or type below. Text below and let me know if you can hear me. I didn't say anything. I just noticed my internet cut out for a second. So, why don't you type something? Yeah. Anyways, I just pulled these two cards talking about how it's time to have fun. I got lead. Oh, thank you, Tara. I got lead and text. It's interesting. I think this is talking about like this maybe a little bit of dating advice for you is to just be really careful with the texting and like reading too deep into people's texts and maybe like backing off a little bit and like not over texting. Like it's frustrating, but like texting etiquette and like texting culture has a lot to do with dating these days, and sometimes you can scare people off or push people away or get confused or read too deep into text. Like just work on meeting up with these people in person when you're dating, focusing more on that. Like there's so many people arguing and miscommunicating and shit all over text. It's so annoying. It like literally ruins so many relationships. Like some people just aren't good texters. Some people just miscommunicate stuff when they're writing to text. And so there's this message like, you know, and sometimes having instant access to people like that is just a lot of anxiety, and don't read too deep into it. Really think about the time that you're around them, how much they're pursuing you, how much you're pursuing them. Seek balance is a message that I'm getting. And this is also about confidence. Like your confidence is really going to be growing this year. You're going to be showing that to people that you're dating. You're going to be increasing that. The journey you're going to go on is going to lead you to that person that I saw over here in your cards. Final messages for you. Yeah, your guides know that you're just longing for true love, longing for your person. It's coming, it's coming. And then this is home. Like, I do see you just being cozy in your home with this person. Maybe you guys moving in together. It's a beautiful energy, really. Thank you so much for your support. I hope that this reading resonates with you. And that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. All of these readings that you guys purchase allow me to continue posting free content on the channel. And I'm wishing you all happy holidays. And I will see you next time. Peace out.